Good morning, everyone. Turffield. I'm gonna play some more Pokemon. It's Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke if you're just joining in. And we are heading to our first gym. We're gonna go over to the side first, apparently. Max Revive, not gonna do us a lot of good, but we can sell it. If you're not familiar, Nuzlocke means we can catch one Pokemon from each route, and if a Pokemon dies or faints, then we are going to remove them permanently. We will no longer be able to use them. I'm not actually going to release them as you're intended to. We're going to make a memorial box. We haven't lost anything yet. And our buddy Hop here has the Grass Gym badge. Great at wrangling Wooloo. He's had plenty of practice. Okay. So we've got a pretty solid roster for this gym. I'm not super worried about it currently. That looks like... Okay, Pokemart. Let's make sure we've got a decent set of... Let's grab a couple extra antidotes just to be safe. Plant or grass type enemies tend to have poison. Let's grab a couple extra awakening just for the same reason. Got some paralyze heals, perfect. And I think we're probably good with where we're at on potions, but let's grab a few just to be safe. Let's go ahead and get rid of that Max Revive and that 7 revives currently. We'll sell those. I did grab some of these X bonuses. These are pretty useful in very specific situations. And the main place where they are useful is in some of these harder gym battles. So hopefully they won't come up, but if they do, we have that as an option. Namely, it would be for using on someone like Magus, if he who doesn't have an inherent boost against grass types, just as an extra defense. Let's go ahead and double check one thing real quick here. Okay, I just noticed that I had this pin missile that I hadn't actually looked at yet. It gives a bug type move, so figured it was worth checking. But is not actually important right now. Okay, we have to defeat a gym mission, defeat a leader, and gather the badges. Got it. Yes. We're gonna go change into our terrible uniform. And head into the gym. So there's generally a mini game associated with this, and then several trainer battles concluding with the gym battle. Generally speaking, I'd like to minimize how much we are how much we're relying on items throughout this. The highest level Pokemon in this gym should be level 20, and our entire team is 19 except one. Okay, so we're gonna have to round up the Wooloo to drive them through these bales of hay. There's all of them. The basic idea is just to stay on the opposite side as much as possible. And in this case, when there are barriers, they're going to try and run away from, like, the Yamper there. Which is fine. And we're going to have our first trainer battle after that round. Yeah, the biggest thing is don't approach them head on, and don't let them start separating. As long as we keep that in mind, we should be fine. Okay, start off with Nick. This guy has one Gossifleur, so I am not worried, suddenly. Yeah. I may have over-prepared. We do want to do all the fights, so I am going this way intentionally. Again, that's going to give us a little bit of XP. It helps round out our numbers going into the fight at the end. Badu should be pretty easy. And hopefully, we'll see what he has. That actually could have been even easier because Badu tends to use Sunny Day. So if it had actually used Sunny Day, it would have made our fire remove stronger as well. This is the first gem. I mean, it's still kind of easier / on par with the first gyms in other games. Like, Brock's gym is probably still easier, as bad as that is. Oh no. Okay. Well, we've got a good start at least. I think we'll be able to just wrap this up here. Let's go get these two the rest of the way in. And then we'll come back around. That's Thea has an interesting expression. I'm not sure what to make of that. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and continue our beatdown. The other thing with this gym is it is the first gym, so a lot of the Pokemon are not evolved, and a lot of unevolved grass Pokemon are really weak. I feel slightly bad here because I don't think we're actually even gonna need to use anybody except Nick at this rate. We may tag him out towards the end here. Mark just got way better. Body Slam is a great move, significantly more powerful than Tackle. I suppose the downside there is that we were relying on Mark for capturing things, and without Tackle, he's not going to be able to do that as easily. So that may have actually been a slight mistake on my part, because I don't think we don't have anybody that can use False Swipe yet. We'll have to keep an eye out for a good False Swipe user. So yeah, let's head in here. We should be able to just punch through Milo's defenses pretty easily. At least the beginning of it. My kind of hope here is we'll do most of it with Nick, depending on how many Pokemon he has. We'll lead off with Nick, If he can't one-shot things, then we'll probably end up tagging him out. And we'll switch over to either Sam or Eric, most likely. Eric is kind of our heaviest hitter, I think. Let's see, 36 attack, 37 speed, and has pluck, which is a very strong move. Nick is honestly in the same ballpark. He's just a little bit lower level. And Flame Wheel's about the same. And Sam is a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, and Flame Charge is a little weaker, and currently does not have the Charcoal equipped. Nick has the Charcoal equipped. So Sam will kind of be our backup, and Jared will kind of be our fallback if we end up. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody has at least a berry equipped. And we're not planning on using Lucy. Lucy is here to get experience and get ready for the next gym, which is water, because currently all of our fire Pokemon will not be going in for that. So these scenes are some of my absolute favorites from this game. I love the way that they do these fights. I love the stadium. I love that constant applause noise in the background. The gym or the soccer chants that we're gonna get soon here, which are absolutely amazing and really intense. Okay, so we are gonna get a Dynamax, our first Dynamax here, which is going to be pretty awesome as well. Deciding who gets to Dynamax is a large part of deciding these battles. This is that music I was talking about. We're going to get that chant going soon. We're not going to lead with Dynamax, because he's not going to either. Okay. That's what I was guessing. Okay, Eldegoss. So we are going to now switch to Eric. I think Eric's going to be our... Actually, you know what? Let's switch over to Sam, just to kind of keep rotating through. I did not check how many he had first. We'll kind of want to rotate through as we go. We're not going to be done in that easy. We're tough as weeds. Okay. If this is his only other Pokemon, which I think Eldegoss might be what he Dynamaxes, yeah. Okay, so we definitely want to Dynamax here. And we are going to Max Flare. And that's the Dynamax effect. So we get to basically double our power, and it changes what moves they have available. Eldegoss is pretty tanky. It has high hit points, it has high defenses. So this is going to take a couple turns. Okay. I think we're okay here. Max Overgrowth shouldn't be very effective. Perfect. It will give a regen effect on the field. Not a big deal. But the Harsh Sunlight should make our Max Flare this turn go a little bit stronger. Perfect. All the level ups. I was thinking he had more Pokemon, and that is one thing that I don't like about the way that they set these battles up. It is so easy to win with 6-on-2, just from sheer numbers. Now, it doesn't matter as much because of the fact that I'm doing the Nuzlocke, but it is something that in my head, if I got to make design changes for Pokemon, that is one of the things that I would like for them to actually change. 2 pieces. One, I would like each of the gym leaders to have a test that they give you, like this, rather than stating that they are, like, going all out. Or implying that they're going all out, rather. I do like the way that they resolve this. There are that in this one, where you do get to refight some of them at the end. It's better than in the older versions, where the gym leaders are like, seem like they're trying really, really hard, and it's like, seriously, why are you a gym leader? Okay, next stop is Hulbury, so we have to go across. We can now go to level 25, which means that we can go back potentially and get some of those Pokemon that were listed as too high level earlier. I really don't like these. Okay. So yeah, the minor gripe. I mean, the other thing with that being that, you know, why don't trainers in general, but especially gym leaders, have 6 Pokemon? Even if the first few are just throwaways. Like, it saves them from, like, getting just absolutely stomped by your, like, super powerful moves that might have less than, like, 5 PP or something. Like, it prevents you from just steamrolling them quite so easily, basically. Okay, so next is water. So we are going to move. We're gonna tag Nick and Sam out for now. think we're gonna move Malcolm back in. My plan for Boone is going to be wait until we get to... I just noticed what his nature is and how that's going to impact his stat growth. I don't think I'm going to be able to turn him... My intention was to turn him into a Hitmonchan. The way that Tyrogue evolves, you have different... or it's based on whether your attack or defense is higher. So my intention was going to be to wait until we have access to EV training and then give him a bunch of defense before we give him levels so that we can make sure he turns into a Hitmonchan, and then remove that defense boost and switch him back over to an attack and speed build. We may just be going Hitmonlee because that blue defense score there from his nature means it's going to be a lot harder to actually do that. Sonia, Micah are going to be... Actually, I should probably swap them as well here. Maybe not... Yeah, we'll do that. Then we will... do that, I guess? I guess his ability is, like, very much tied to the berries, so... I'll leave that there. Yeah, we'll just switch that back. That works. That'll work. I want to make as much use of Mark as I can as we're doing these early parts of the game, because Squilvet does kind of level off as we go, as far as stats go. He's good and tanky right now. Now he just got Body Slam, which is very powerful, and that'll be enough to lead us through this next area, probably. And that way we can start leveling up the other half of our team that we haven't been using because they weren't good against grass, and start getting ready for the fire and water gyms. Next up, however, we are going to return to Motostoke for something very important. We can technically catch something in Motostoke, and I haven't yet. And the reason we haven't yet is because I thought that all I could catch was Magikarp, but I went and looked into it, and I was wrong. So we can get back to that fishing point we were at. There's also some items over here that we haven't gotten. There's a few fishing points floating around here. And we can... Yep, that's what we're looking for. Choodle. Crap. I just realized that I do not have my list pulled up. That's a level 7 Choodle. Okay, we need to be very careful here. Well, I think this might work. I'm hoping for a low power move here. Perfect. So Malcolm knows one move right now, Tackle. But because Magikarp's power is so low, he can sit here and get his attacks in he has enough defense and hit points to take these hits. And as a water type, he's not getting extra damage from that water gun, which I was slightly concerned about. If we had used somebody like Sonya. Let's go ahead and just try a regular Pokeball. And I am going to get my list pulled up real quick because I just realized that I totally missed getting that pulled up ahead of time for a name. Okay. And next up, we will have Cracker. I can't remember if Sandile is actually in this, or that would have been kind of a gimme. Let's see, who could we tag out here? Because I kind of want everybody here. But I do need to get him some levels. I suppose we've got the longest to wait on one of these two. Malcolm is actually getting... Malcolm is high enough level now that we'll be able to finish it off. Finish him off before we get to the gym where we need him. He has done his duty. Okay, there's the station. Pokemon Center. And we are getting towards the end of the time for this video, so I think we're gonna wrap up. And we will start next time taking this team on Route 5. So I may go pick up the... Yeah, we're gonna get... I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go pick up the rare Pokemon at Wedgehurst Station that it keeps complaining about and throw it in a box just so we're... stop getting that message, and then I'll pick up next time back in Turffield, and we'll continue on to Route 5. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.